Part 1. What's happening to jobs? 1. My journey. I grew up a skinny Asian kid in upstate New York who was often ignored or picked on, like one of the kids from Stranger Things, but nerdier and with fewer friends. It stuck with me. I've never forgotten what it felt like to be young, to be gnawed at by doubts and fears so deep that they inflict physical pain, a sense of nausea deep in your stomach, to feel like an alien, to be ignored or ridiculed. I didn't think it was possible to forget all that, but it turns out that most of us do. In movies, they show children going through formative experiences at home. The protagonists go back where they came from later to make it better. In real life, none of us goes back. My parents valued education deeply. My father, who immigrated from Taiwan, worked in the research labs of GE and IBM. He got his PhD in physics from Berkeley and generated 69 patents over his career. He met my mom, also from Taiwan, while in grad school. She has a master's in statistics and worked as a computer services administrator at our local university before becoming an artist. My brother became a professor, which is kind of the family business. Being the first generation born in this country gave me both a fierce love for the United States and a deep sense of what it means to struggle to fit in. I was one of the only Asians in my local public school. That didn't go unnoticed. Classmates offered frequent reminders as to my identity. "What's up, Chink?" "Hey, you. Wanna fight?" said with mouth moving but no sound coming out, to imitate a kung fu movie with bad dubbing. "Ching chong, ching chong." "Hey, you know what Chinese use for blindfolds? Dental floss." "You see that?" demonstrates a blank face. "That's the way the gook laughs." "Hey, Yang, you hungry? You want a gookie?" "Hey, Yang, I see where you're looking. No interracial dating." "Hey, Yang, what's it like having such a small dick? Everyone knows Chinese guys have small dicks. Do you need tweezers to masturbate?" Most of this was in middle school. I had a few natural responses. I became quite self-conscious. I started wondering if I did indeed have a small dick. Last, I became very, very angry. Perhaps as a result, I've always taken pride in relating to the underdog or little guy or gal. As I grew up, I tried to stick up for whoever seemed excluded or marginalized. I became a Mets fan. I'd go to a party and find the person who seemed the most alone or uncomfortable and strike up a conversation. I worked out a little too much in college. I grew up and found that my zeal extended into my professional life. I love small companies and helping them grow. After 5 months as a corporate lawyer, I co-founded an internet company when I was 25, back in 2000. After it went bust, I worked at a medical record software company, and then helped a friend, Zeke Vanderhook, with his GMAT prep company when he was starting out as a solo tutor in a Starbucks. He eventually asked me to take over as CEO. Between the two of us and our team, we grew the company to become #1 in the country. By 2010, I was riding high.
So what was just playing, that's the very beginning of Andrew Yang's book, The War on Normal People. He highlights the way that he was picked on when he was younger. He makes himself vulnerable in sharing that, but it helps us understand maybe a little bit of why he is the way he is. He said that after being picked on, and after people said racist things to him, he always felt like he wanted to help the underdog. And that's what his policies would really be doing. It would be helping the average person who doesn't have a job because of technology. It would be helping people that want to start small businesses. It would be helping people that want to do these different things. He highlights that he worked out a lot in college. In his other book, Why Smart People Should Build Things, he says that his proudest college highlight was that he could bench, I think it was 225 pounds 8 times. But as we can see, Andrew Yang became incredibly successful. He's incredibly intelligent. He scored almost a perfect score on the LSAT, 178. He's wanting to use his knowledge to now help the average person in our country. If you like the information that was shared in this video, go ahead and like and subscribe. Go ahead and share it. I also like Bernie Sanders, but I feel like Andrew Yang could do a great job as president. His life experiences, I think, have made him more compassionate than the average politician. Maybe the fact that he was picked on when he was younger and the fact that he has an autistic son, but he's extremely competent, extremely intelligent. I'd recommend reading his books. If there's any doubt in his intellect, read his books. He is constantly quoting Yuval Harari, who is potentially one of the greatest intellectuals of our time, historian and philosopher. But he also, Andrew Yang, he has endorsements from people like Elon Musk and other really intelligent individuals.